Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let's have another podcast episode. I know I didn't do one in one last weekend because your girl was busy. Okay, your girl was busy. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. Follow me on the links down below. Gosh, I feel like I'm everywhere at this moment. I created a TikTok 3 months ago. Thank you for those who follow. And yesterday I created a fan-made Eurovision Instagram account. Girl, I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm doing much. And then the podcast. I'm gonna see, like I've said, if you want to follow me, I'm pleased, I'm happy and honored if you do. Anyway, let's dive into this. I'm gonna say it feels like most of the topics today is gonna be based around the fact that we have the Eurovision rules, we have the new Eurovision changes and what that can mean for the competition. Because like I said, I posted we can talk about it soon. I posted a real TikTok about a theory someone created about the fact that these new rules is working for everyone except one country that this could hurt. It basically can hurt everyone, but it feels a little bit like this person's read between the lines. It feels a little suspicious that after one country's so big success in Eurovision for the last 3 years, boom, they create new rules that can turn to make it harder. But anyway, let's break down. The EBU announced new major rule changes for Eurovision 2026. And yeah, let's break them down a little bit more. I know this is an ad. EBU has announced a series of important changes for Eurovision voting rules ahead of Eurovision 2026 contest in Vienna. Let's see here. According to the announcement, the changes came after a period of extensive consultation with EBU members aiming to strengthen the reliability, transparency, the security of the voting process. The changes in details are, let's see, clearer rules on promotion. I'm gonna say, we have had people, I remember back in like 20 years ago when people were traveling all over the Europe. I think this was more a thing when we have the semifinals, that fact that people were traveling around to the countries in their semifinal. I remember Charlotte Perrelli traveled across Europe with her song Hero in 2008 to promote the song on different radio shows, TV shows to promote the song. And it was no one who was like, nah, don't you do that. And then again, she almost didn't qualify to the finals regardless. But this whole thing with promotion has been a thing since, for the last 20 years. And I think promotion, you want to promote your song to actually be out there. Anyway, the EBU is strengthening the guidelines governing the promotion of entries to prevent undue influence from third parties. Under the new regulation, artists broadcasters are allowed to promote their song. However, but disappropriate promotional campaigns are discouraged, especially when they originate for or supported by third parties such as governments or governmental agencies. Okay, so no beneficial for governments. Anyone who engages in or facilitates with such campaign will face sanctions. Got it. Reduction of public voting limit. I think this is one of those that people have been wanted, because I think when we have the Melfest app, I'm gonna say, hand on my heart saying this, I have not voted in Eurovision in years. I just watch the contest and I'll be like, whoever wins, wins. So I think I voted in Melfest like once or twice on the Melodifestivalen Heart app, but I think they are limited down to, you can vote once, or is it 5 times you can vote? You press the heart like 1 to 5 and then that's your vote. And then they split them up during different age groups. Anyway, like I said, I think the Melodifestivalen final voting system that we have like in 2014, I think that is the way to do Eurovision as well. Break it down through age groups and then you have the points. Anywho, the maximum number of votes by payment method is online, SMS or phone call How will this work for UK? They will just have, I think, was it the UK? I think it did a short video, a TikTok, months ago, that they will take away they will just have online voting. Anyway, from being reduced from 20 to 10, this aims to encourage viewers to distribute their support across more entries. I think they should do a little bit, if you vote online, I think you should do a little bit like how you do Eurovision, that instead of top 3, like they did, I don't recall how they do it in Eurovision now, but in Eurovision before it was like, here's your favorite 3 songs to vote on. So I think if you're gonna do it online for Eurovision, I think you should have your favorite 10. This is your top 10 that you vote on. I think that's how you should do it. Give it a vote at one. This is your top 10. This is your top 10. I think that would be more fun. Anyway, the jurors returns. Ooh, this is a juicy one. Jurors returns to the semifinal with broader expert mix, whatever that means. Professional jurors will return to the semifinal for the first time in 3 years since 2022, restating the 50% public and 50% jury system. This is gonna be interesting. Jury will now consist of 7 members instead of 5, will include professional jurors beyond the traditional music industries such as music journalists, music teachers, creators, stage directors, and additionally each will include at least 2 members age 18 or 25. Hey SVT, if you ever want me to be on this jury panel for Eurovision, I will be glad to do it, but I'm 36, 37 when this comes on, so maybe I can be part of that. Anyway, reflecting the contest's strong appeal among younger audience. But yeah, anyway, all jury members will sign a declaration stating that they will, in quotation, will vote independently, impartially, will not coordinate with another one, and will not share their preference on social media before the song contest concludes. We have seen that with other countries where they post online before the contest how they vote. Yes, Ukraine, I'm talking about you. I think about it wasn't this thing from Goa, Shum? She did. I think they did it and have to cancel her vote. But anyway, strengthening security measures. I think this is a backlash lesson from 2024 with Joyce Klein. The EBU, together with its voting partner once, is enhancing the system used to detect suspicious and coordinated voting patterns to protect the integrity and credibility of the contest. Martin, director of Eurovision Song Contest, added, these measures are designed to keep the focus where it belongs, on music, creativity and connection. While we are confident the 2025 contest delivered a valid, robust result, these changes will help provide stronger safeguard and increase engagement so fans can be sure that every vote counts and every voice is heard. The Eurovision Song Contest must always remain a place where music takes center stage, where we can stand to truly unite by music. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, the thing with this is that we will always have those people be like, oh, how could you win? You didn't deserve the win. How can you not qualify? We always have that. We all have different opinions about this, but many people, I think, again, the post I read before on TikTok, or I posted on I have an Instagram account, yes, and all that these changes a little bit makes it harder to me to see, yeah, Israel will win next year because they have reduced the voting and they're going to reduce and changing. Anywho, all updates were approved by the contest reference group, the governing body representing all participating broadcasters. Their impact will monitor and reviewed. Their impact will be monitored and reviewed after the 2026 contest to guide further improvements. EBU members attending the General Assembly in early December, it is like less than 2 weeks, will be asked to consider the package of measures and determine whether they will adequately address their concerns regarding participation without holding a formal vote on the matter. After the General Assembly, the EBU would contact the members to confirm the participation in Eurovision 2026. The full list of participation broadcaster will be announced before Christmas. Yeah, so before Christmas and or right after Christmas, we will have the full list. And I think it was the deadline for the songs. It was March 9. We must have all the songs, or the songs must be provided. Anyway, I'm gonna say I think it is great that they are actually doing this, but it makes me be like, we have had none of this has been a problem before, so it feels like, is this a problem now, or is this just a coincidence that it all collides and happens right around Israel's success? I don't know. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be right back. I'm gonna say hi, welcome back. I'm gonna say I follow Eurovision I News on Instagram, great account, and they posted about Kazakhstan. I'm gonna say in Canada, I think we are gonna see Canada in Eurovision, maybe 2027, 2028. It feels like it takes time. They are in the early stage and they have a country confirm and participate like this within the next 5 months. It feels a little bit but Kazakhstan has been one of those countries that many have been speculating for years. Will they compete? And I'm gonna say, according to iNews, Kazakhstan Khabar agency chairman Kemalbek Oyshibayev meets EBU Director General Noel Kuran in London to discuss Eurovision possible debut in 2026. Kuran reacted positively and said he will bring the matter to EBU's next board meeting in early December. So I guess they're gonna talk about Kazakhstan potentially joining Eurovision next year. And I'm gonna say many of us has been waiting for Kazakhstan to come to Eurovision, because it feels like that is a country that I think we're gonna see the same amount of excitement that Kazakhstan comes to the competition as when Australia joined 10 years ago. Yeah, like I said, it is 10 years ago that Australia joined Eurovision, and I think Kazakhstan joining will be adding more excitement to competition, because I think many of us, at least me, are gonna say if Kazakhstan joins the competition, Kazakhstan will be a fan favorite to win right away, because Kazakhstan has the talent, they has the singing, and they have the song quality. So yeah, but anyway, let's move on to Poland. I'm gonna say, besides the drama surrounding if or if not certain countries will withdraw from Eurovision because of Israel, Poland is the most news out there, because we get singers, proposals, candidates, but okay. I don't know. Anyway, Poland is stepping it up, and it's very fun to see. I got so much stuff from my Polish source, but anyway, Poland is to stage its first arena scale national final for Eurovision 2026. Poland is stepping it up. In a major shake-up on its Eurovision selection process, Poland is preparing to make the national final to the arena for the first time in history, according to information obtained by Virtuelle. TVP is planning a full-scale ticket live show featuring thousands of fans and several international known Eurovision stars. Wow. Okay. I got from a Polish source that they are planning. Wait, what was the arena he said they are going to use? I think he said what arena they're going to use. Wait, where's that? Where? I'm just scrolling. Let's see here. Let's see. I think he said they are planning to use one of their arenas they hosted when they hosted Eurovision, but I was like, okay. Anyway, for years, Poland's national selection has been confined to television studios with limited room for audience. Last year's show came from Eurovision's new production hall, while previous editions staged at facilities as Transcolor were even inside the European broadcaster headquarters. But nothing can compete with Greece 2012 in a mall with a staircase behind her. That was a small venue. To large contest venue marks the most ambitious transformation of the format to date. It is a little bit how Melfest did from 2001 and 2002. They went from one small studio with 10 singers to a whole tour, and that is the Melfest tour we know today. The grand final of Poland's Eurovision Song Contest 2026 qualifier is scheduled for February 2026, though TVP has not yet announced which arena will host the event. Wait, I think my Polish source was discussing this because he got the tea. He got the tea, darling. Let's see here. What arena? We have to scroll back. What? Yeah, because I think he mentioned a little bit about what arenas it can actually be, because I think it was some. Let's see here. Krakow Arena is free. Someone say Krakow Arena is free. It is like Melfest or bigger. The only two places are free are Gliwice, when was Eurovision in Krakow. So my Polish source is maybe saying that maybe Gliwice Arena or the Krakow Arena will be. Okay, so maybe it will be one of those arenas. Interesting. I got my tea. Anywho. Let's see, what I say. What is clear, however, is that the broadcaster wants to elevate the show to a full-scale live spectacle. For the first time, entries will require a ticket, opening the doors to a significantly larger audience and giving Eurovision fans the chance to experience the national final in true concert environment. Certain countries have done this for years, but welcome Poland to the show. Welcome Poland to the fun. In addition to the competing Polish acts, the show will feature a special performance from internationally recognized Eurovision artists, an elevate designed to boost the prestige and visibility of the event. TVP's shift towards a more expensive and entertainment-driven production reflects a broader trend among national finals across Europe, many of which have evolved into arena-sized shows in recent years. I'm gonna say, I think they're not, many people are elevating. Artists interested in representing Poland in Vienna 2026 have until November 24, until tomorrow, to submit their entries. Songs must be under 3 minutes and fully unpublicized, neither released nor performed publicly before December 1st, like they always have with the rules, or in accordance with Eurovision rules. A selection of 5 to 10 members will choose at least 10 acts to participate in the live finals. A new twist for 2026 will be the introduction of the participation card, which allow TVP to directly invite up to 3 additional artists. These special entries will be announced as late as 1 week before the final, like wildcards. As usual, Poland's representative will be chosen exclusively through public estimated voting, giving viewers complete control over who will carry the national flag to the Eurovision stage in Vienna. I don't think they want the whole Blanca and Jan fiasco once again, so I understand why they're doing this, because I think they don't want the whole fiasco again to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna say, looking at this, it feels like we are all waiting for the decision to happen in General Assembly in December. It feels like everyone is waiting what's gonna happen. Like I said, Iceland, I did a post about Iceland, saying that they are waiting. Like I said, in my other post about this, is the fact that I think it's coming down to 3 countries. I think if we're gonna have withdrawal countries, I think it's gonna be 3. It's gonna be Ireland, Slovenia, and Spain, because Iceland, Belgium, the Netherlands has put out statements saying that gives me the idea that they will compete, but I think they're gonna wait until the General Assembly, but they are preparing us to say that yes, we will compete. Wasn't it 7 countries, or was it 6? I think it was 6. So I think 3 will compete and 3 will withdraw. That is what I think. But one of those countries are saying that they will still withdraw. from this is wait, what is the post about Ireland? Yeah, Slovenia, it remains firm that it is in its decision not to participate in Eurovision if Israel takes place. Ireland the same, insists I'm out of Eurovision if Israel participate. But that's the thing when it comes down to it, that EU is changing the rules. Hopefully we'll have a more calmer peace plan ceasefire deal in Gaza and Israel. It feels like either I have not watched the news in a long time, or we have less and less coming out. I don't know. But it feels like they are doing everything they can to prepare Eurovision 2026 to the best possible way. And if those two countries up there doesn't want to go to Eurovision, yeah, sure, don't go. But the thing is that it is Slovenia making these demands, that the fact that they are not to be shady, but none of these two countries are powerhouses. Because yeah, Ireland can claim that they are powerhouses because they had the most wins for a long time, but that was their Ireland's success story was in the 90s. They have not done that well for 30 years. Slovenia up here has never won first of all, they have never won. They have sent some great entries throughout the years, but I don't consider Slovenia as a powerhouse country. So if these two countries are gone for 1 year, I don't think that will make that big of a difference. But I'm gonna say if Spain is gone for 1 year or two, I think that will make a difference, because even though Spain has not won since '69, they have not won since the 60s, I still consider Spain as the country I want in Eurovision, because they are fun, they give us good songs, they give us good bops. I mean, I saw the Eurovision concert from Amsterdam. I wanted to go, but I saw a concert and I saw visuals, I saw people filming when Chanel was doing her Shlomo song. I was like, girl, it's still killing it 3 years later. So I think all of the three, if Spain, Slovenia and Ireland is gone, I think I would miss Spain the most. But anyway, I mean, I'm gonna say for this podcast episode, I don't think there's so much more to say, because yeah, I think we're all waiting on that General Assembly meeting in 2 weeks. Wait, what is it? It is November 23rd, so they will have it in, less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks away from the General Assembly meeting. I don't know what's gonna happen, but anywho, news updates, I have a TikTok, I have Instagram, and I have YouTube. Your girl is busy. So anyway, I hope everyone is enjoying this podcast episode. Don't forget to subscribe and follow, and if you have suggestions on topics I missed out, you can always comment or DM me or anything. Until next time, toodles. Yes, and with the upcoming Eurovision season becoming more and more crazy, don't forget to hit subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on the latest thing in Eurovision world. And don't forget to follow my podcast so you don't miss out on the latest gossip and news in Eurovision world. I'll see you another time. Bye!